Morning, YouTube. Tyler Peterson here. Just figured I'd give you guys a little update on the 180 cummins. So, I am getting some different hydraulic fittings for the hydraulic pump and for the other ends that are down underneath here, and the one for up there for the power steering. So I don't have a 37-degree flaring tool for JIC like what the original ones are here. These are a compression style fitting. They are for hydraulic pressure, and I'll take it off and show you here. Just a regular style compression fitting. You put the tube in there, and you tighten her down, and she's compression fit. And that's what we're going to use for these here. I did buy myself a bender off on eBay, a mandrel bender for the tube. Don't mind that. That was the first try of one. That's what I did here for the fuel line. You can see that there. Nice underneath. Plenty of room between up and in there. I got the return line bent up. We'll talk about the front end in just a minute here, but you can see it comes around there. Plenty of room going to there. This is just going to be a water separator filter. Then I need to put a valve in line because I am not going to use the sediment bowl. So I'm going to put a valve someplace in line here, up and underneath into the tank. So that is going to be the water separator. You'll be able to see this will be about there. She'll hang out there somewhat, but not too bad. I mean, it'll be nice tucked up underneath there. So that is what's going on with that. I got a front end casting made up here. Side rails are 3/4 inch plate. These pieces are 1/2 inch. I did make them so we can put the bolts through and put on a slab weight. Lower pieces I have capped with another piece of 1/2 inch. These are heavy walled tubing that I have welded in there. The front and the rear are smoothened off so we can put iron copper thrust bearings. Inside won't matter. They can have the welding there because the pieces go front and back. Yeah, I'm just waiting on the bushings for there. I do have them drilled there and there. 1/8 inch pipe thread up in there. The grease fitting will hang down, and we'll be good to go there for our 60/80 front end. I got to get some new spherical bearing for there, spherical bearing for the other end, and just clean up some other stuff on there. I need to put new spindle bushings and tighten up the bearings on the front end. Put some new grease fittings in there. Just simple piddly stuff. And so yeah, I believe that will be heavy duty enough for our front end pivot. It is the same distance from top to pivot as what the 6000 series are. So I'll probably have to steel weld on a pivot stop, I would guess, probably around here for there, because we don't want it to go too far. I'll have to measure off in the 6000 series and see what them are for a pivot stop. So do that. Just waiting on some other piddly stuff. Waiting on this fitting, because this fitting's a 10 O-ring boss to a 5/8 tube. This is a 10 O-ring boss to 1/2 inch tube. Now these ones I got easily enough. This one has been the hard one because it's instead of 8 to 1/2 inch, it's 10 to 1/2 inch, and that one is just being ridiculously impossible to find. I had to order it, and hopefully it'll be here today or perhaps Monday. So, yep, that's about all I had done stuff on here. I was working on my wife's truck the past week here. We had to pull the head off and do all that good stuff. So, I'll get back to you guys with another episode when I get some more stuff done. So, all right, like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.